I'm going to tell you right now, he's dead. He's dead inside your apartment. You're at a very pivotal moment in your life right now. Extremely pivotal. Stop lying. Putting yourself in a trick bag now, man. Stop lying. Remember, you're at a pivotal moment in your life. Stop lying.
This is Kyan Cruz. He thought he was explaining what happened. What he's really doing is explaining why he'll never see his apartment again.
Hey, so all the cops are lying to me about what you did when they pulled up in front of your apartment. They saw you outside.
I just got a cigarette, so I walked back inside the house.
And the reason she broke down in tears is because her exact words was, I saw Kyan shoot both of them.
I'm gonna beat your ass. Next time I see you, if you really got a problem, I'm gonna kill your ass in the morning if you're still here.
June 24th, 2022, Aurora, Colorado. Police respond to reports of a shooting at the Robinwood condominiums on East Kentucky Avenue. Inside, they find 47-year-old Lewis Quinn dead on the living room floor. Another man, Shamadre J.J. Newson, is seriously wounded, but alive. The shooter, 27-year-old Kyan Cruz, is detained outside. He claims he fired in self-defense. Earlier that same day, officers had already been called to his apartment for a disturbance. No one knew then that they'd be back within hours for something much worse. Investigators say Quinn wasn't part of the original dispute. He'd only come to give a friend a ride. Newson was there to see someone he cared about, and Cruz, he was already inside, waiting. Witnesses later reported hearing shouting, then a fight outside the door. Moments later came the sound of gunfire. When police arrived, Cruz stepped outside. Then, without warning, he went back in and locked the door behind him. Now, with one man dead and another clinging to life, detectives sit down to hear his version of what happened.
So, I'm not going to ask you any questions right off the bat. I want to hear your version of everything that occurred tonight. And then from there, I'll go back and ask you some questions. What I will start off with is I'll tell you that I apologize that it's taken us so long to get in there and talk to you. I know it's kind of been a pain sitting there with those guys just hanging out and everything, so I apologize for that. It's just some things just have to develop in certain ways and stuff like that, okay? So, as they say, the floor is yours, and just tell me what happened tonight, and then we'll come back and I'll ask questions about stuff, okay?
Yes, sir. So I woke up after hearing the door, somebody knocking at the door. My girlfriend, Jessica, she went to the door, and then I kept hearing voices, so I got up, and I went and checked the door, and there's this old dude, and he's wearing looks like he just got out of church. He's standing there, and I'm looking at him like, can I help you? Do you need help or something, sir? Or whatever. And then next thing I just get hit in the side of the face. I lost 2 gold teeth tonight. It sucks. But so yeah, after that, and then I look, and he was like, yeah, what's up, nigga? You know me? It's one of her ex-boyfriends or something like that. Don't know what's going on with their particular situation, but I just know I just got hit in the face, and then I turn and look, and I keep getting hit on. And the old dude, he's standing there, but he's standing there with a pistol. He's standing like, may I stand up? Is that okay? Yeah, he's just standing here just like this while I'm over here just getting my ass beat. And I'm just like, dude, I don't even know if I should hit back or what the hell's even going on. All right. So whatever, that happens. Go back inside the house. I start trying to watch some TV. I'm trying to relax. I'm like, what the fuck is even going on right now? And then I go lay down in the bedroom and I hear him at the door. Hey, nigga, y'all got a fucking lighter? You got a lighter, nigga? And so then they come in. And so, yeah, they came inside. I got scared. I mean, he's pointing the gun at me while I'm getting my ass beat. Now you coming back asking for a lighter. Like, I don't know what the fuck to think. And so then after that, I shot him. Inside my house, I did. That's wrong. I don't want to do that shit. But I don't know what else is happening. You have a pistol to my head. I'm over here getting my ass beat and stuff.
Okay.
Right off the bat, we have a confession. From here, it will be up to Kyan to prove whether or not it was self-defense. And it will be up to the detectives to figure out what really happened. Because they know some details that Kyan doesn't know they know.
What time did all this start about? If you can remember.
I honestly couldn't even tell you because she broke my phone the day prior. So I want to say they said around 7 is when they came or something like that. So I think around like 6. But I'm not 100% on the timing at all.
Was it still daylight outside?
There was a little daylight, yes, sir.
Okay. Who's all in the house with you before they come over?
Just me and Jessica.
Okay. So you and Jessica are in the house. What's going on inside the house? You guys just hanging out or what?
Yeah, we were just hanging out. I was going to take a nap. I got woken up from my nap. So, yeah, I was laying down.
Okay. So when it knocks on the door, who answers the door?
First time, she did.
Okay. And what does she do when she answers the door?
I have no idea. I heard voices outside, so I got up to make sure everything was okay. And she was gone.
Where were you at?
I was in the bedroom.
Okay.
So when the first knocks on the door, first time, when they first got there.
Yeah, I was laying down. I was
Laying down.
knocked out.
Okay, so she answers the door, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then did she go outside?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty sure she went outside because when I went to the door, she was nowhere to be found.
Okay.
Kyan is cool, calm, and collected, given everything that went down. Let's see how long that lasts as detectives push him on his story.
So how did you end up outside fighting with these guys?
Well, I just answered the door, and I was talking to the little dude, and then he just hit me from the side, because I'm, like, if this is the door right here, my head's maybe, like, this much out of it, you know, and so, yeah, I get hit, and then I close to make sure, well, I can't even close the door. I just probably just fell and, like, just slammed it behind me, but, yeah. And so, yeah, my face is probably, like, this much outside of the door. I'm gonna say, like, right here, probably. I'm standing outside the door.
So let me ask you a question. So I'm trying to put things in sequence. So just bear with me because it's
You're
been a
fine.
long night. It's been a long day. So I've been working all day. Knocks on the door. You're in bed. Jessica answers the door. You get up. She's not in the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
The door's shut, right?
And I hear voices outside the
You
door.
hear voices outside.
Yeah, so that's how I got up.
So you get up. Is that when you open the door?
Yeah, I reopened the door, yeah.
Okay, so you open the door then, and you're saying that's when you got punched?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And who punched you?
I don't know his actual name, but he goes by JJ.
Okay. And is that the guy that she is seeing also, like a friend of hers or something like that you're talking
Yeah,
about?
they used to talk or whatever now, yeah.
Okay.
According to police, the man Kyan calls JJ is Shamadre Newson, a co-worker of Cruz's girlfriend, Jessica. The other man, the old dude in the suit, as Cruz describes him, is Lewis Quinn, a friend who came along for the ride. At first glance, it sounds simple. 2 co-workers, one of them checking in on a woman, a friend tagging along. But this isn't a workplace friendship. It's something far messier. Because when Newson showed up that night, he wasn't just knocking on a door. He was stepping straight into a love triangle that had already started to break apart. And the man on the other side of that door was holding a grudge and a gun.
Okay. So he punches you. Do you go outside then and you guys get in a fight?
Well, no, I got hit, and so I kind of went like this, and so I was already outside by that
Okay.
point. So, yeah, I kind of stumbled out and I was outside.
Okay. How long did that fight take place?
Just like a minute or two,
Okay.
maybe 3. I'm not sure, yeah.
Okay. So did you hit him back at all during the fight? Like you're trying to like defend yourself, hitting him back?
I was just trying to. I maybe got one lick in, unfortunately. God damn it. But yeah, no, I barely even hit him. Yeah, like, yeah, my knuckles, I'm all fine, sir. good.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing like that.
And where was the other guy at?
So if you were the other guy, and he was the one that hit me, you'd be right there, and you were standing right here. Or,
So
Right
about that distance though.
well, no. He was right next to the door. Like, so if this is the door, he's right there.
These stage directions will come back to bite Kyan in the behind later, as his story is checked and rechecked.
And you said he has a gun out at that point in time?
No, when I opened the door, he didn't have a gun out.
Okay.
But after I got hit, and I looked back up, and he had it out, and he just had it just like this. It was
So kind of like just holding it?
no, it was pointing at me.
So he's like it's picked up here, kind of. I'm left-handed.
No,
sorry, but-
no, you're fine. It was like this, literally, because he was wearing a suit, and so it was like literally where the pocket would be, like the pocket on a suit.
like a,
so
a
he had like
holster up here.
no. He was just holding it like,
Oh,
but
okay.
right here, but like at that level.
Okay.
I got you.
Already, detectives notice that there's a small change in Kyan's story about where the gun was being held.
So the fight happens. You go back inside.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where does Jessica go during all this time?
She's still missing.
You didn't know where she was? She didn't go back in the apartment with you?
Nope.
And you said you're inside the apartment. What are you doing while you're inside the apartment by yourself?
I turned on some TV. I was watching Superstore.
Or just hanging out?
Yeah, I just started watching Superstore.
What is it?
Superstore? It's on Netflix.
No, I don't know what that is.
It's a TBS show.
Gotcha. And then you said they came back in later?
Yeah.
Or knocked on the door?
They knocked on the door, but then came in.
Okay. About how much time elapsed, do you think, between the first incident until they came back in?
Maybe like 20, 30 minutes.
20 or 30 minutes?
Yeah, because I didn't even get to finish my TV show. Well, the one episode.
Okay. So, did you open the door?
No, sir.
They just walked in the door?
They knocked and then they walked in. And my dumb ass, I did leave the door unlocked. I messed up on that.
Okay.
Colorado doesn't have a blanket stand your ground law. The state follows what's called the Make My Day law. It allows deadly force inside your own home, but only if you reasonably believe the intruder intends to commit a crime and use physical force. Outside those walls, the rules change fast, and Kyan's story keeps drifting between both.
Who all came into the apartment?
The older gentleman and JJ.
Where's Jessica?
Still MIA, sir.
Okay. Was Jessica in the apartment when the shooting happened?
No, sir.
Here's what you know. So I spent the last over like an hour talking to Jessica and interviewing her and everything like that. Okay. So she's pretty straight up about everything that happened. All right. So there's no reason to try to protect her or anything else like that. Just got to be honest with me.
Oh, yeah.
About.
I understand.
Okay. Because she told me some very specific things about what occurred tonight. All right. So don't put yourself in a bad situation.
Well, I'm not. I'm telling the truth. I know that for a fact. I'm definitely telling the truth. I know that. She was not anywhere to be found from the first situation to the second situation, and I haven't even seen her since.
Detectives let Kyan know they've spoken to his girlfriend. Will his story change now?
So where were you at in the apartment when these guys came in?
I was in my bedroom, but I was walking out.
Okay. And what happened when they came in?
They were asking for a lighter, nigga.
Okay.
Just like that.
Okay. Okay. And
And what else?
I'm asking you, what happened?
And after that, they came in and started acting all crazy. They were just like, hey, nigga, let me get a motherfucking lighter. And they were just, what's the word I'm trying to think of? I felt unsafe. There we go. I really felt unsafe. You just walked inside my house after you just snuck me. You have a pistol on me, and then you're coming back into my house now.
So the only time he had a pistol out was when you guys were outside the first time.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so he didn't have the pistol out when he came back in the second time.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Well, no, he didn't have it out, but no, the way that he came in,
Okay.
it was a little
Right,
suspicious.
but he wasn't threatening you with a pistol or anything when he came back in the second time.
The one guy, he was walking like if you have a jacket on,
Okay.
like he
But
was
he didn't
walking
have-
like weird, but I couldn't see.
But he
actually.
didn't have the pistol out, like pointing it at you, threatening you with it. He's just asking for a cigarette lighter.
So,
Okay. All right. And then what went down then?
they were like, hey, nigga, let me get a goddamn lighter. Whatever. And
What do you
pushed
mean,
me.
what-
And then he pushed me. No.
Who pushed you?
JJ pushed me.
Okay.
And then after that, yeah.
So
Yeah.
JJ pushes you, and then you just start shooting?
No, I didn't know what else to do. Well, yeah, I don't know what else to do. They walked inside my house. They're over here still just like trying to make a confrontation about something. The dude had a gun on me earlier, and he's walking all like, I can't really think of how to even describe it. It's like if you have a gun and you have a jacket pocket, and you have it in the jacket pocket, but you're pointing like
Did you
like
have
this.
a jacket on?
Well, you weren't saying it before, so it's not changed the story now.
No, I'm
Because you
not.
said
I'm saying
you said he
like-
wasn't pointing a gun at you.
No, I
Once again, Kyan's story shifts, and detectives hit him with the gravity of the situation.
I'm going to tell you right now, he's dead. He's dead inside your apartment. Okay? So when I ask you to be honest with me,
am, sir.
okay? You're at a very pivotal moment in your life right now. Extremely pivotal. You understand where I'm going with that?
Yes, sir.
Doing a search warrant on the apartment right now. We're going to find out where his gun's at and what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I've been doing this a very long time.
Yes, sir.
Let's not play games. All right? Was Jessica in the apartment when the shooting happened?
No, sir.
Okay. Did this guy have a gun in his hand when he came back in the second time?
No, I know. I cannot see nothing, no.
Okay. So he had no gun, no threat, or anything like that when he came back in the second time?
As far as I know, sir.
Okay.
It shifts once again from being under direct threat to the two men not really posing a threat at all when they came back a second time.
You're at a very pivotal moment in your life right now. Extremely pivotal. You understand where I'm going with that?
Yes, sir.
Doing a search warrant on the apartment right now. We're going to find out where his gun's at and what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I've been doing this a very long time.
Yes, sir.
Let's not play games. All right? Was Jessica in the apartment when the shooting happened?
No, sir.
Okay. Did this guy have a gun in his hand when he came back in the second time?
No, I know. I cannot see nothing, no.
Okay. So he had no gun, no threat, or anything like that when he came back in the second time?
As far as I know, sir.
Okay. So at that point in time, he's in your house. He's asking you for a cigarette lighter. It's kind of cordial, kind of like. I mean, he's using slang and street terms and
It wasn't
all that kind of
cordial at
stuff.
all. The way that they came in and barged in was not anything that felt cordial, safe.
Okay.
Kyan keeps saying he didn't feel safe, which is interesting, considering he's the one with the gun.
At what point did you get your gun? Did you already have it in your hand? Or did you have to go
they
get
ran
it?
in because they were over here yelling at me and stuff. I didn't know what else to do. Because, he had a gun before. He looked weird like he had one again. I didn't know what else to do.
Okay. But you didn't see a gun. He wasn't pointing the gun at you, right?
As far as I know.
Okay. So at what point did you go get your gun?
When I heard him swing the door open.
Okay. Where was your gun at?
It's in the third bedroom under the couch.
Third bedroom under the couch. So you had to go in there and get it?
It's like right next to my room.
Were they already inside the apartment
Yes.
when you went and got it?
And they were still yelling at me.
So at the point when they're asking you for a cigarette lighter,
And you can't say it like that, sir. I'm sorry. No, the way that they're asking about it is.
no, I'm saying at the time they were asking you for the cigarette lighter is when you went to go get the gun? While they're asking you for the cigarette lighter, that's what I'm asking you. Is
Yeah.
that when you went and got the gun?
Yeah.
Okay. And was it the older guy that was asking you for the cigarette lighter?
No, JJ.
JJ was asking you for a cigarette lighter? What was the older guy doing?
The older guy was just sitting there just looking fucking weird. That's the
Okay.
best way I could say that.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. When it comes to JJ, he have any weapons on him?
No, not that I know of, no.
Okay. No guns or anything like that? Nothing at all?
No, sir. Nothing
Okay.
else.
Not making any threatening comments to you or anything?
He was making threatening comments, but
Like what?
I'm gonna beat your ass, nigga. Next time I see you, shit, if you really got a problem, I'm gonna kill your ass in the morning if you're still here.
But you said a few minutes ago they were just asking for a cigarette lighter.
Yeah, they're asking for cigarette lighters. That was... Okay, so, rewind.
Rewind? Sure. Let's try to get this story straight.
That was the first
First
situation.
Okay.
First situation, yeah. And then when they came in, it was like, hey, nigga, I need a lighter. Bitch, come on, give me a motherfucking lighter, nigga. And they were, yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. So no threatening towards beating your ass or wanting to kill you or anything like that the second time they came in.
Said I'm gonna beat your ass, but not anything else about the killing.
But they didn't come in and attack you again or anything like that.
Besides him putting his hands on me a little bit when he walked in, yeah. Just him, like, pushing and shoving me.
But you went.
I had my gun with me when he was doing that.
Did he know you had a gun?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
All right. Well, hold on a second. Let's back up a little bit. Because a few minutes ago you just told me that when they were asking you for a cigarette lighter is when you went and got your gun. But now you're saying you already had your gun on.
No.
So
They were
which is it?
banging at the door. They were asking for a lighter. I went and got it, and then they barged in.
That's not what you said a few minutes ago.
Yes, it is.
I asked you, they came in, when they came in to the apartment, I asked you if you saw anybody with a gun or anything like that. We already went through all that stuff. You didn't see any guns, you didn't see any, nobody was making any threats to you inside your apartment. And I said, when they're asking for the cigarette lighter inside the apartment, you went and got your gun
No, I went and grabbed my gun,
while they were
And
knocking on the door.
and then they barged right in. It was still doing the same thing, and I held it for a little while. I didn't just come out the room after I grabbed my gun and just start just shooting people. I didn't do that. I waited a second. He pushed me a few times, and the other dude's over here acting weird. So I'm getting pushed like this, and I have the old guy over here looking all rankety, just right here next to me, right behind me, like I can't do nothing.
But he did something. 4 times, to be exact. But before we get to that, detectives will have him visualize the apartment and sketch out the movements on a tablet to get a clearer idea of what went down.
So the door's open like this, right? Door opens like that.
Yes, sir.
This is the entranceway.
Yes, sir.
So I know it's very small, but we're just gonna,
You're fine.
so this is the living room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is the kitchen over here?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Kitchen right there. Right here's the living room. That's the room with the gun in it. Then you have a back room over here. And mine is right there.
Okay.
So I come here, and they barge in here.
Okay. So where were you standing when you shot?
strip poles right there. So I want to say, yeah, right there. JJ was there.
Where was the old?
After everything, old man was right here.
Okay.
So yeah, it was like,
So you're standing here?
how do I erase
What do you want to erase?
that X? So
That's JJ.
uh-huh.
That's the old man. And you're standing right there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you shot this way and this way? Like JJ and this way? You shot both ways?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many rounds did you shoot?
4.
4? Okay. Anybody else shoot?
No, sir.
No one else shot at all?
No.
Okay.
Is Kyan realizing that maybe he should have asked for a lawyer?
How did you get, because you're kind of like, the way you showed me on that picture, you're almost in between them and the door.
I told
So
you,
how'd
he was
you-
over here pushing me, and the old man was right next to me.
Okay, so how'd you get over to that part? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So you went and grabbed the gun out of that bedroom. How did you
I
walk
walked over there, 'cause I'm
around?
like, what are you looking for? What are you...
Did you open the door for them?
No, I told you they barged in, sir.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to figure out how you got between them and the door.
Because I walked over there, I was trying to figure out what was going on. When I walked over, the old man, he like walked around us. He gated over here trying to like push me and shit, ask for a fucking lighter, and then the old man just creeps around to the side.
What kind of gun did that guy have, the old man that you keep referring to? What kind of gun was it?
It looked like a mini Glock,
So like this or smaller?
like that, but smaller.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was he just holding it, or was it in a holster, or in his pants?
He was just holding it.
Okay.
And that's the first
original
incident.
first
And that's the
time.
first incident outside.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did he ever say anything to you?
He did, but no, I can't really remember it that well.
Like the first time? Did he say anything to you the first time?
I was like, hey, who are you? And he was like, oh, well, and then I got hit.
Okay.
So not
Did he
much.
say anything to you the second time?
The second time?
When they come in the apartment,
No.
he doesn't say a word to you.
No, he didn't say a word to me.
Okay.
Detectives press him again about the gun the old man supposedly had. The problem is, no one else saw it, and when police searched the apartment, they didn't find one. Which means either Kyan's telling the truth, or he's fighting a ghost.
So if JJ's the one, kind of like the aggressor, right? So JJ's the one that punched you the first time. I'm assuming the old man didn't hit you at all.
Mm,
Correct?
correct.
So the old man never hit you. Never laid his hands on you. Never
But
did
he was the
anything.
one holding the pistol. Yeah.
The first time. Right?
Yep.
Okay. When it come in the apartment, you said JJ's the one's pushing you, right? The old man doesn't say anything to you, doesn't touch you the second time inside the apartment, right? After they come in.
But he still looks like he's holding his gun.
Well, that's not what you said earlier. You
I said he
no,
was holding it like he was in
No,
his
that's not what
pocket
you
like
said.
this.
You said he just had his hand like this. You never said he pointed a gun at you. So that's not kind of don't go back and try to
No,
change
no,
it.
I'm trying to tell you, sir. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
He had the one hand in the pocket, and it just looked like he was going like this. Yeah. You have one hand like that and one like this.
All right, you can have a seat. That's fine. All right, but he never did anything to you. Didn't say anything to you. Didn't do anything to you inside.
No.
Okay, so why'd you shoot him?
It was an accident. I didn't mean to. Shit. He was the one with the gun earlier. I don't feel safe.
Well, was it an accident?
Yeah, it was an accident because I didn't mean any accident.
So who'd you shoot first?
I'm sorry?
Who'd you shoot first?
JJ.
Shot JJ first?
Yeah.
So you shoot JJ first, then you turn and shoot the old man?
Yeah, because he was being weird. Why do you have to walk behind my
But
back?
if you're, okay,
Unfortunately, acting weird is not justification for shooting someone in Colorado or any other state. Officers soon reveal a fatal flaw in Kyan's logic / self-defense story.
is that correct? Okay. So he's not posing any threat to you. He's not saying anything to you. He's not doing anything to you. He's not pulling his gun out. But you shoot JJ first, and then you turn and shoot him. See, the sad thing about this is the old man died in the apartment right there. JJ's still alive at the hospital. See what I'm saying? Is that a yes?
Yes, sir.
I mean, it sucks all the way around. Right?
Is there any way I can get some more water, sir?
Yeah, well, when we take a break, we'll grab you some more. Okay.
Hey, we're gonna step out for a second. Just hang tight.
Yeah.
We gotta go talk to my boss real quick because he's sending me some message. I want to see what he's saying. Okay, so just hang tight for me, okay?
And then we'll bring it.
Yeah. Oh, here, this one's unopened.
Can I use the water fountain real quick or no?
I don't think there's.
Just hang out here, man. Just drink that one. It's good. All right, we'll be right back.
Can I have a pen or pick, something to write on? Something to write with?
What do you want to write?
I don't know, something. I need something to do.
I don't want you to have a pen
Oh,
in here right now, okay? So just hang
I
tight
got
for
you.
me, okay?
All right. You think I'm gonna kill myself with a pen?
Detectives step out, leaving Kyan alone in silence. He lies down on the floor like he's trying to disappear into it. When they come back, they're done humoring him. They know more than he thinks they do. Earlier that same morning, police had already been to his apartment for a domestic call. Jessica had visible injuries. Kyan was gone before officers arrived. Now he's sitting in front of them, explaining how another man ended up dead in the same place.
Here, let's finish up, man.
I know you're tired. I am too. Let's finish up. Though.
I think we're almost done. Just gotta clarify a few more things, all right?
Appreciate it, man.
So, hey, I understand, bad decisions happen, man, things get crazy and stuff like that. Here's what I can't understand. I don't understand why you just don't be honest with me about Jessica being there.
She wasn't in the home.
Here's how I know she was in the house, okay? Because she told me a lot of stuff that you said, okay?
Okay.
About them asking for a cigarette lighter. She told me that exact same thing. And this is kind of the map she drew, okay, for me also. She puts you there. She puts the old guy here. This is where JJ was, and he ends up walking. She said he walks over by the fireplace or stands over by the fireplace, okay? So if you look at that map, and then I go,
To mine, it looks similar to that.
yeah.
Without
So,
Jessica.
okay, but, huh? What?
Without Jessica in it. That's the one I drew without Jessica.
Okay, well,
And she wasn't
okay.
in the house, and
Okay.
I know that for a fact.
All right. Well, I'm just hear me out, okay?
Yes,
I don't understand. I mean, it's no big deal. It's absolutely no big deal. But there's no way if she's nowhere around, she could tell me the things that happened.
She wasn't in the house. She might have been outside the door, but she was nowhere within my sight, sir.
Okay.
I know that for
But you know she was with those guys, right?
I think she was
and she-
outside in her car probably or something.
Okay. Well, she knows she's with those guys. She's allowed them to come into her house. It's her apartment also, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so she can invite people into her apartment as well, right? And let people come into her apartment, right? Whether she's there or not there, she has the right to let people into her apartment,
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes.
Is that correct? You would agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if she said, hey, you have permission to go back in my apartment, whether she's there with them or not with them, that would be fine. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's,
Okay. I personally believe she was there because the information she told me matches up to a lot of things you said, and she would, because you haven't seen her, right, since this happened,
no, sir.
right? So you guys hadn't had a chance to talk to each other.
Yes, sir.
You have?
No, I said yes, sir. Agree.
Right,
with
you have not had a chance to talk to each other. So there's no way you guys could have put a story together for both of you to tell me basically the same thing, correct?
No.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you see what I'm saying?
I know. I get exactly what you're saying. Where it's going with
when
this.
she tells me stuff and you tell me stuff and it's almost identical to what she told me a couple hours before, you feel me?
No, I understand, sir. But she
So-
was not inside the apartment.
Okay, fair
I know
enough.
that for a fact because
Here's what.
It-
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was going to say if you actually really wanted to talk to someone else, the neighbors know that she was outside that whole time.
Who?
Miss Suzette.
Suzette?
Suzette.
Okay.
So
How do
this
you
is
know
our
that?
apartment. Because she's seen him.
How do you know that?
Because she's seen him out there. Or you could ask Tony too. Tony lives right across from us, but up top to the right.
Okay, but how do you know that?
How do I know what?
That
they know-
Suzette saw them.
Oh, because she told me after the fact.
At what point in time did she tell you that?
But between the first and the second incident.
Between the first and the 2nd?
Mhm.
Okay, what did she tell you?
I was like, you know where Jessica is? She's like, I think she's over there with them.
With
She
them?
knows with them, yeah. She knows what
Okay.
the hell they were, but
So
she's
you're
trying
saying, I'm just trying to make sure I'm understanding you and I'm not filling,
You're
your
fine.
words. So you're saying that Suzette and Tony told you that they saw Jessica with them.
Well, no, and I asked Suzette, because when I walked out, yeah, I did ask her, because I don't have a phone, so I needed a phone. And then Tony, I know he was outside all day, too. He was outside on the porch. I'm pretty sure, I guarantee.
But this is before the second incident happened, when they came back in the apartment,
Yes, sir.
right? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I know who Suzette was because I think she talked to some of our cops earlier, so I can get back in touch with her and confirm that. But that still doesn't take away, because I'm going to be blunt with you,
Yes, sir.
all right? Jessica told me, you're absolutely correct in some aspects. She did. She leaves and goes and hangs out in the parking lot with him for a period of time. And then she comes back in to the house with them the second time, and she sees you shoot him.
No.
Okay, I'm telling you right now, I've watched a lot of people who go through traumatic events in the 30 years I've been doing this job,
I
okay?
get that.
And when I told her, just watching her tell me the story behind it, okay, was hurtful to her. When I told her that the old man died, she broke down in tears, dude. Broke down in tears.
About 10 minutes.
And the reason she broke down in tears is because her exact words was, I saw Cayenne shoot both of them.
Jessica and JJ were co-workers, but they were also lovers. It was a full-blown love triangle that descended into chaos. Jessica lived with Cayenne, but she'd been seeing JJ behind his back. When JJ showed up that night, it wasn't just a visit. It was a confrontation waiting to happen. And Quinn, the man who gave JJ a ride, had no idea he was walking into someone else's disaster.
I want you to understand something. Search warrant being executed in the apartment. The old man has no gun. At all.
All right.
Period. Anywhere. He has a big cell phone on his side and a holder. No gun.
Did you check
Cayenne.
the car?
No gun, Cayenne.
Did you check the car?
We will. but no gun.
Check that car.
Okay, doesn't matter.
I'm-
There's no gun on him when he comes in. He's not threatened to you when he comes in the apartment the second time.
I had no idea.
He's no threat
sir.
to you.
I didn't know that I was gonna have to walk outside to a threat either. But guess what? They barged inside of my household. I didn't know what
Okay.
else to do, sir.
I'm just saying. There's no gun. Here's a question for you. What happened when the police showed up? What'd you do?
I came outside and put my hands up.
You ran into your apartment. Police showed up, they see you outside, you run into your apartment, correct?
I don't. I just got a cigarette from Miss Suzette.
So you're
Hey.
saying all the cops
I-
out
no,
there
I-
are lying?
So all the cops are lying to me about what you did when they pulled up in front of your apartment. They saw you
I
outside
just got a cigarette, so I walked back inside the house.
and you shut and locked the door when the police are calling after you.
I didn't know that. they
We
were
have these
calling
awesome
it.
things called body cams
No,
that
no,
film
I
everything.
understand. That's fine. But I'm just simply saying I didn't like.
Cayenne, stop lying to
trying
me.
to run inside the house.
Stop lying. Putting yourself in the trick bag now, man. Stop lying.
Remember, you're at a pivotal moment in your life. Stop lying. Why'd you run back in the house when the cops showed up?
I heard inside the house because I got scared.
Why? You did nothing wrong.
I don't know. Shit. I'm just scared.
Why? Because you just killed somebody?
Yeah, you think I want to? You think
know
I
the
want to
dude-
do that?
You know the dude's dead inside your house.
Yes, sir. No.
You did, right? You knew he was dead?
Like just that, literally just like it occurred to me all at that one time. I got a cigarette. I hurried back in the house. That was it.
But
And I didn't-
when you see the police pull up after you shot somebody, wouldn't you be like, hey, bad shit just happened here, not run back in your house? I'd be like, I just got attacked. I defend myself. Not run
I
away
didn't-
from the police.
I didn't think like that. And that's my fault. I didn't think like that. I get scared.
Were you scared of being in trouble?
I don't even know. I got scared of being in trouble, scared, and I feel terrible. I just shot somebody and killed them. That's a lot for me.
I can get that.
And so I didn't know what else to do. It's not like, oh yeah, you just killed somebody.
No, I'm not,
I'm not thinking
no,
like it's
don't
like.
don't take what I said the wrong way. I'm not saying be nonchalant about it. But if your mind, you did nothing wrong, it'd be like, sir, bad thing just happened.
In my mind, I didn't do anything wrong because I was within my house when I was protecting myself. But I
Well,
still just took
that's-
someone's life.
Yeah. Here's the problem. Here's the problem I have with it. Okay, the whole beef is with JJ. But you shoot JJ first, and then you turn and shoot the old man. It was not threatening to you at all. Do you agree with that?
I could agree with that, but he was threatening me earlier, and they barged inside my house.
There's
where
no
they
gun,
sent
dude.
me.
No gun. And I got Jessica's story. She walked in the house with them, and she has a legal right to do that, to bring people into the house. Okay?
He's not there.
Well,
That's fine. I understand.
okay. That's up for people to decide later on. All
Yes, sir.
right, on whose story they believe. But the problem is, she provides way too much information, exactly like you provided it, and she would only know that information if she was there and saw it. And I don't understand if you feel like because you still love this girl or what's going on, and you're afraid to admit that she was there just because you're trying to protect her for some reason. I
wasn't
just don't
there.
understand that.
She wasn't there.
Well, the good thing is JJ's alive, so in a couple of days I'll be able to
you
go
can
talk to him. Of course
and
I
she
will.
wasn't there.
Right? Well, we'll find out.
Or unless whenever he left and they got in the car and went up to the 7-Eleven or whatever, they talked about it.
How do you know they went to the 7-Eleven?
Suzette told me.
How does she know they went to the 7-Eleven?
She was up there and she was like, I seen Jessica and whatever his name is over there. He was bleeding. And so, yeah, that's right when I was getting the cigarette from her.
So how
She
much
was
time
not
went?
there. Jessica was not inside that house.
All right. So how much time between the shooting happened and the police show up?
Like 10 minutes, not that long. And 7-Eleven is right there, so it's like a.
Well, I know exactly where it's at, but you can't see it from the apartments.
I know,
Okay. So how would Suzette know they went to the 7-Eleven?
because she was at the 7. She was leaving the 7-Eleven, or she just got there or something.
All right, I'll talk to her and find out. All right, hang tight, man.
Detectives once again leave Kyan alone with his thoughts. When they come back, they want to explore his psyche immediately after the shots were fired.
All right. So I just want to walk through just a couple more things so we can get it out of the way. So they come into the house. Just kind of walk me through it. If I'm wrong or if I missed something, let me know, okay? They come in the house. Got to ask for, they ask for a cigarette lighter. They come in the house asking for a cigarette lighter. Whatever happens, between you and JJ and stuff like that. So you shoot JJ, you turn, you shoot the old man. What happens then? Where do you go, or what do you do after that?
After that, I walked to my room
Walk to your room?
and I came back to check on the old man, and JJ was gone.
Okay. What did you walk to your room and do?
That I just needed my little second in my room, just be like, what the fuck, man? And I was like, not even a minute. I just, what the fuck? Are you fucking serious, dude? And I walked back out there, JJ's gone. I checked the old man.
Did you, during all this, like when you're shooting or after you're done shooting, did you say anything
What?
to them, or is there any conversation, like before the shooting, was there any, like, did you ever, you said they were talking about wanting a cigarette lighter, and did you say anything, or you have any verbal stuff with them saying anything?
Besides, really, I need a fucking lighter.
Okay. How about after the shooting, did you say anything? Did you say anything to JJ after you shot him or shot the old man? Did you say anything?
No, I said something to the old man after I shot him.
What did you say to him?
Told him I'm sorry.
All right. You didn't say anything about not having any more rounds or anything like that in the gun?
No.
Okay. So, after that happens, well, let me ask you this. Did you ever tell them to get out of your house? Or get out of the apartment?
Did I?
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell y'all need? Why are y'all here? Why?
But you never told them, you never told them to
directed
leave.
like that.
You never told them specifically leave the apartment.
Well, they just barged in.
Okay, well, I'm asking you a question. Did you ever tell them specifically to leave?
No, sir.
Okay. So you check on the old man. JJ's gone. What do you do then?
I started panicking, and I went and asked Miss Suzette for a cigarette.
Who?
Miss Suzette for a cigarette.
Suzette? Okay.
But then she left because she was going to get a pack. And when she got back, that's when I got a cigarette from her.
Did you ask her to call the police?
I'm sorry?
Did you ask her to call the police?
No, I did not.
Okay, why not?
I didn't even think about that at all.
I mean, in your mind, and kind of what you're saying is you got attacked by these guys and you feel like you were a victim of something. Why wouldn't you instead of asking for a cigarette, why wouldn't you say, can you call the police? Because I don't have a cell phone. I mean, that's a
Just
normal,
because
that's a normal reaction for somebody who supposedly just got assaulted.
I understand that. But for someone that accidentally just killed someone, I didn't know what else to do. I was going to here in a moment, but I just wanted that cigarette so I could actually just think to myself for a second.
But you never called the police, or you never knocked on any other neighbor's door to call the police.
No, I think someone else did already.
But you don't know that. You think?
No, I do. I know that they called.
How do you know that?
I don't know if Suzette called or one of the other neighbors, but
Well,
yeah,
how
they
do you
said
know?
the cops are about to come. when I was outside, when I was talking to her and Tony after she brought back the cigarettes, they said, "Yeah, the cops are coming."
So you didn't get a cigarette from her because she had to go get them, correct?
Yes, and it's that quick of a drive, so it was literally like
Well, it's not that quick of a drive.
from the apartment to that 7-Eleven. Yes, sir, it is.
All right. Well, I'm not going to debate that with you.
And I have a question for you too, man. So, we've obviously asked you over and over again about where Jessica was during this whole thing, right? And I hate to beat that up ad nauseum, but as I was just sitting here thinking about it and hearing you talk, how would she know you went back to your room if she wasn't in there? I mean, that's because what you said is she might have been outside, right? But you didn't see her, so
Well, she
How would
wasn't
she know that?
inside the apartment when any of that like transpired.
Well,
If
funny.
anything, she would know that that's where I would put the gun back at.
No, that's funny because, I mean, I wasn't going to bring it up because it's pointless to even ask you about it anymore. But that's exactly what she said. She said, you shot both of them, then you walked back to your room, and that's when she ran out of the
Did
house.
she say our room?
She just said you started walking back towards the bedrooms, and that's when she ran out of the house. She's in the kitchen, dude. She's in the kitchen watching the whole thing.
No, she's not.
Okay.
I just don't know.
I'm not beating it up anymore. I don't care. Okay. But you just added another piece of the story, the exact same thing she told me.
I know,
Okay.
I understand that, sir, but
Well,
no.
it is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
Once again, detectives leave the room. This time, he makes a paper airplane. And when they return, they reveal that the old man did not die in the way Kyan claims.
All right, Cayenne. Just when you think you're done, the boss has asked me something else. I want to clarify.
You all got bosses, you know?
You said you shot 4 times, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you, like, when you shot, did you pay attention, like where they were standing and like what was going on? Do you think you figure out like where you hit them and stuff like that? Do you know anything? Like, could you see
Where I
like
did what?
shot them, like where the bullets hit or anything like that? Did you see anything like that?
I can't remember that, sir.
Okay. Where exactly was the old man when you shot him? Do you remember that? I know you showed me that picture, but how was he? Was he facing towards you?
Yeah,
He was?
as far as I know, yes.
I'm
I
asking.
believe so.
You were there, not me.
No, that's what I'm saying. I can't like really recollect that part, but I'm pretty sure he was looking at me. Either that or
Was he trying to go out the door?
no.
Was he trying to? And when you're shooting JJ, he's just standing there like, oh, fuck. What's next?
No, he was like
I already told you he
he
didn't
was
have a
like
gun.
behind me. No,
Didn't have a gun.
I understand all that. I'm standing here. It is like right there, and he's right here looking at me. So I was.
So he just stands there like a statue while you shoot JJ?
Yeah. Either that or I just must have been quick. I don't know.
Let me tell you something. Would you be shocked if I told you the old man shot in the back?
Really? I don't know if I'm back him at me in the side or something. If he wasn't looking at me, he might have been like inside. I would just shoot nobody in the back like that.
So, well, here's what I'm going to tell you, okay? Evidence speaks for itself,
I
right?
understand that, sir. Yes.
Okay. You already told me no one else shot. And you shot 4 times. There's a hole in your front door, okay?
That's old.
Can I finish talking?
Sorry.
There's a hole in your front door, and there's a bullet laying right outside. Okay? So it's very conceivable that the old man's trying to get out the door. You shoot him in the back, bullet goes through him out the door and lands outside. Because how's a bullet, from everything going on, how's a bullet get out your door? Facing the direction from inside your apartment.
That's from the other day.
Huh?
I think that's from like another day.
The other day, where you're
Yeah.
just randomly shooting outside?
No.
How is a bullet from, come on, bro. All right, I'm done.
That's an old
It's
thing.
not.
Yes,
It's
it is,
fine.
sir. If you want to ask Jessica also,
It's
that's
fine.
all. That's all.
All right, I'm not going to get into that because I know now you're just going to start making stuff up. So
No, I'm not making
All right.
sense about
okay,
that.
no worries. All right, and I'll leave this for right now.
That's just from the other fucking day. That's Jessica. That's just from the other motherfucking day. It's from the other motherfucking day, dude.
So it seems Quinn wasn't a threat. Kyan shot him in the back. The man he said had a gun was trying to leave the apartment when the bullet tore through him. Detectives didn't find a weapon, only a cell phone on Quinn's belt. The story Kyan had been clinging to all night was collapsing under its own weight. The tragedy wasn't just in the shooting. It was in everything that led to it. Jessica had two men who both thought they were protecting her. JJ walked into a fight he couldn't win. Quinn, the bystander, paid for it with his life. And Kyan, caught between love, jealousy, and paranoia, pulled the trigger that ended all three of their lives as they knew them. By the end of the interrogation, detectives charged him with second-degree murder and attempted first-degree murder. The charges still could change once prosecutors review the evidence, but the outcome was already taking shape. One man dead, one wounded, and one facing decades behind bars. Kyan Cruz was held on a $500,000 bond in the Arapahoe County Jail. His case remains pending.